Hi air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those of you cross-watching, welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see what will happen the next time you guys see each other, okay? So what you can expect to unfold the next time you and your special person come back together. It is going to be a general reading, guys. Please keep that in mind. If you're after a personal one, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is going to be listed below. Otherwise, guys, take a moment to focus on your special someone, and we'll go ahead and see what will happen the next time the two of you catch up with one another. Okay, there is traveling involved here, so there is a bit of a distance maybe right now. Either a physical distance, a geographical distance. The two of you may be at a distance from one another. You might be doing this long distance. It could also be an emotional distance, okay? Maybe the both of you have grown apart or are growing apart, or there's something here that's wedging distance between yourself and your person. Definitely travel. Okay, so for a lot of you, from what I can see, this person isn't necessarily, you know, I feel like this person isn't necessarily near you right now, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you, this is a long distance relationship. Or maybe this is someone who, who lives or currently is positioned in a different country, in a different city or a state. It just feels like there's a bit of a distance. Again, whether it's geographical, whether it's a physical distance, this person is at a distance, or this person is keeping their distance from you, okay? So the person that's on your mind right now, the person that you're romantically involved with, unfortunately, you know, you guys aren't as close, and as things aren't as intimate as you'd like for them to be. So there's a bit of a maybe an emotional distance. What is going to happen the next time that you see them? I see there's travel involved, okay? So whether this person is traveling at a distance to see you, whether you're traveling at a distance to see them, it could also mean that for some of you, I think it could also, the energies could also seem to indicate that the next time that you do catch up with one another, it feels very spontaneous. Like, it doesn't feel like, it does feel like this person has been planning and has been thinking about either traveling to see you or has been wanting to see you for quite some time. You know, they want to bridge this distance, so to speak, but it just feels like they've sort of been going back and forth in their head about it. And it feels like when eventually the two of you do, plan to meet one another, it potentially could mean that, this person will just sort of jump at the opportunity. Could also be online though, okay? This could be someone that you have met online, or it could be that, the next time you guys do communicate with one another, I mean, it kind of makes sense, especially if you're doing long distance with this individual, that'll be like a, FaceTime or Zoom. It might be online contact, online communication, like an online call of that sorts. This person, I feel like the both of you might not necessarily, you might not be communicating right now, or for some of you, maybe you are communicating, and maybe it's like early days, you guys are sort of spying on each other. You're trying to Google search each other, you're trying to spy on each other's like social media accounts. I feel like you're doing a little bit of creeping, you're doing a little bit of stalking, and so is this person, okay? Especially for those of you that have just recently started out and you're trying to get, you're still in the process of getting to know each other. It seems like this person is like this strong energy of curiosity. This person is very curious to want to get to know you, more about you, more about, your environment, your world, your friends, your social circle, all of that sort. Otherwise, if this is someone that you aren't necessarily communicating with right now, it feels like for some reason you or this person is checking in. It's like they're checking up on you. They're keeping tabs on you, okay? And I don't know why they would be doing this, especially if there is a distance between you. It makes sense that this person is then, the reason why they're checking into your Facebook or Instagram or, your TikTok account or anything is just to sort of, it's their way of feeling connected with you, okay? Their way of, staying connected, even though you guys might be at a distance from each other, again, whether physical or emotional, but it's their way of keeping, keeping connected to you. there's a strong energy of the both of you wanting to work on this, okay? Strong energy of the both of you wanting to fix something. So again, I feel like that makes sense if right now you guys are at a bit of a disconnection, or you guys are going through something, or especially if, you know, some of you are doing long distance with this person, and it's obviously been very difficult, and it obviously, you know, has its challenges. Can be very difficult to maintain, and it's like the both of you are coming together, and it's like, you know, you're talking about how to build on this connection. You're talking about, you know, what to, like, how to make it better, how to strengthen the connection, how the two of you can, you know, bring each other closer together. It's like, in the both of you, it's like a very strong collaborative energy. It's like the both of you are wanting to either fix something in the relationship, okay, fix some issues that the relationship has suffered from or is suffering from, or it's like maybe this person has wronged you, okay, this person has done wrong by you, they have said something to have hurt you, or they've hurt the relationship, maybe they put you in a third party situation, maybe they weren't necessarily entirely committed to, you know, the idea of this relationship, or weren't committed to the idea of entering into a relationship. And it's like, I see either they're really expressing themselves, so either they're very sorry and they're very apologetic, and therefore they're asking for your forgiveness, and it's like they're wanting maybe a second chance with you, they're wanting to fix things with you, they want to make something right by you, you know, they want to prove themselves to you, they want to prove that they're loyal, they want to prove that, you know, they're the one for you, they want to prove that they can do this. And it's like, you know, for some of you listening to this, it's like they're asking you, how can they fix this? Okay, how can they fix this? How can they make it right? Can they? I don't know. You know, you decide. I don't know what they've done, if the damage is repairable or not here. But it does feel like there's forgiveness. You know, either this person is coming in with an explanation of some sort, with a plan. They could be coming in with a plan, you know, on how to move forward from something. They could be trying to work on things. Okay, they could be trying to fix through and try to resolve and repair something that they've said or done, or try to repair, you know, the damages that they've done to this relationship. So it's but I feel like the both of you are really wanting to work on this. I'm also seeing that I don't think it's for, I'm saying a lot, I'm sure that's frustrating some of you. I don't think this is for every one of you, but I do see that there is someone he has either been going to, or someone he has brought up the idea of couples counseling, or even therapy, or seeking some professional advice, whether it is, you know, through a counselor, through a therapist, or like a close friend, or a family member, just like a close connecting energy, someone who can sort of console them and offer some very valuable advice. I'm seeing that has been happening, or is going to happen in the future. I'm also seeing that at this point, I feel like for some of you, this person has put you in a position where it may have been a third party situation, or has put you in a position where they didn't entirely want it to commit to the relationship, okay? Or if it's vice versa, take it as it resonates with you. It's like this person maybe felt like, you know, they wanted to keep their options opened, or they wanted to, you know, see if the grass is greener on the other side, or if there are greener pastures elsewhere. And it's like they got that, okay? They were, you know, maybe they did have choices around them. Maybe they did go and see, you know, check out to see if the grass is greener on the other side. And I feel like they've been humbled, is what I'm picking up on. Okay, they've been humbled, they learned the lesson. The grass is greener where you water it most, okay? And, you know, they've had options, but out of all the options they had, they choose you. You're their numero uno. You're their number one. Okay? So it feels like this person has learned a lesson. It feels like the universe has humbled them a little bit. So they're coming back, which makes sense, right? Because I feel like this is, you know, going back to them, to the whole thing of them wanting to apologize, or them wanting to explain themselves. It's like they've been taught a lesson. It's like they learned a lesson. I mean, sure, it's been the hard way, but, you know, at least they learned it, right? So yeah, I do feel like there's a strong apology. There's a strong energy of them asking for your forgiveness, them wanting to seek your forgiveness, them wanting to apologize, them wanting to make things right, them wanting to do right by you. It does feel like it was a little bit one-sided at one point. It's a little bit imbalanced for some of you. Maybe this person has put you in a third party, or maybe there's something here that kind of separated you, okay? Whether it's this long distance thing, or whatever it's, you know, whatever it is that got in the way. But now this person is definitely trying to manifest you, is trying to manifest a reconciliation, or is trying to manifest contact or communication, or even try to set up a time and set up a date to see you next. Okay, so it feels like this person has been planning. Okay, they've been planning on when to see you next. They've been planning on what to say. There's been a lot of planning involved here, but as I've mentioned, when things eventually will happen, despite all this, you know, extensive planning and whatnot, it will happen very spontaneously. It will. It's like very spontaneously. I'm also seeing that they've been trying to work on themselves, and that's something that they could even turn around and tell you as well, that they've been trying to become a better person for you. And I think it may, you know, it may be for you, it may be because they're trying to prove themselves, but I also feel like you've been the inspiration behind that as well. You know, this person wants to do better, wants to, you know, become a better version of themselves, because you've inspired that within them, and that's pretty powerful. Okay, but yeah, I just feel like this is someone who, like, it's a bit of an emotionally scattered energy right now. There are feelings involved, but it's just like, you know, the emotions are running, like, the energies are running very high and very rampant, and it's just a matter of, you know, channeling that energy into the right outlets. So next time you see each other, I just feel like it's going to be there's going to be a lot of talking. Okay, there's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of opening up. I feel like it's more this person doing the talking, because I feel like, and you know, that's ironic considering you're the air sign governed by a mental energy, but I just feel like it's this person who, you know, is coming in with an apology, is coming in an explanation. I feel like it's this person who was wronged by you. Oh, sorry, who's done wrong by you. Okay, so this person is definitely, he or she has had you on their mind. They're definitely trying to manifest contact, communication, trying to manifest a future with you. Okay, and if you've had a past with this person, if you've had history with this person is trying to come back, is trying to reach you. Okay, especially from a distance, from what it seems. So if you guys are disconnected, they may be trying to reach you energetically and emotionally. Alright guys, and these are your messages. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing and subscribing to the channel. Bye!